Nagore is starting to turn that potential into production, but can the Owls begin to do the same tonight? It's the Trojans and Kennesaw State, and it's coming up after this.
Player role this weekend, also played first in 2 of the games.
Driven up the middle, and the Trojans have their first hit. Takes a big bounce before reaching Ava Brooks Strickland. And let's see now what the Trojans do after we've set them up on the broadcast on how dangerous they are on the base pass.
Excellent piece of 2 out hitting there by Ella Cunningham. Kylie Huffman easily gets into first.
Ella Cunningham will have a chance to.
Good job there by the Owls, taking advantage of the Trojans' mistakes.
Well, it might be 2 here, though. A ground over to third base and a perfect throw from Boswell. First 2 outs of the frame for the Trojans. Still a runner in scoring position. Let's see what JoJo Johnson can do with 2 outs.
Tough play to make defensively to get the outs there at third and then throw across the diamond.
Transfer from San Antonio and then drives one up the middle. The Trojans are going to be able to tie this game up. Will they add on? The green light around third base, a 2-run double for Raczynski. A bit of a response punch from the Trojans. Raczynski lands one on the chin against Daniel, and just like that, Troy has the lead.
And you still have a runner on and no outs. Take a look at her swing. Makes it look effortless. Swings totally through the ball. Slices the center and left fielder, rolling all the way to that back wall. It's also confusing for defenders because she had showed bunt a couple times before.
And it looks like the Owls are already making a pitching change in the circle here. What can she make here? Already has an RBI knock in this game. The 2-2 pitch. Did she offer at it? They'll check down at the third base side. Yes, she did, says Thomas Bills, and Esme aims perfectly to get the Trojans out of the bases loaded jam. But the Owls are able to tie it back up. It's Troy 2, Kennesaw State 2.
All the teams he's coached have a lot of accolades. 6 NCAA tournaments, 6 postseason appearances, 9 All-Sun Belt selections, a lot of honors.
Hoffman drive one down the right field line. Beverly, having a great catch earlier on in the game, is not going to be able to track that one down. It might be an inside the park home run, and finding a path to the plate. What a hit there from Kylie Huffman. A leadoff first pitch inside the park home run.
You do not see those often, and Beverly had that great catch on Boswell's line out in the inning prior. But Huffman able to square that one up, send it deep into the right field corner. Took a weird hop, Beverly unable to get it, and Huffman uses her speed to take herself. There's no soft spot in this lineup. Sometimes, you stack your best hitters 1 through 4, but
Raczynski deals one over towards the tennis courts. Kiss that one goodbye.
As we were saying, no soft spots in this lineup, but that's the number 7 hitter for today as they lead off back-to-back innings with a home run. This one, just your typical homer, and the last one, obviously, the inside the park home run. Great swing here from the righty. Lofts it over the wall in left field, easily trots home, and gives her team that 2-run lead.
Already an off speed, squeezes through the gap. McKaylee Boswell with her first knock of the day drives a run home. And just like that, the Trojans with a 5-2 lead in the top of the 4th.
I was going to say, you like your odds when you got a runner on third with just 2 outs, but not when you get a hit like that from Boswell, who extends her on-base streak to 30 games, a career best. And pitched in all 3 games against Sam Houston this weekend. And
Macy House fires down. They come short with it, and then the runner comes in safe. McKaylee Boswell comes in to score. The The old double steal here. As you have a little bit of the hezzy step there from Huffman.
Be able to get your teammate home.
A little bit of a microcosm of what the Owls have dealt with this season, and back-to-back strikeouts for Ames. She has got the last 3 Owls swinging. We'll try to do it to the side, but that's easier said than done with Alora Beverly.
Now giving up a home run in 3 of her last 4 appearances.
That one popped up. Is that one going to stay in play? Yes, it does. A catch made at the net from Rochinski. The Owls, though, are able to do some damage. Now they're within 2 runs.
Time, and you don't have to worry about not getting that out.
And then a drive on the very next pitch from Huffman. A green light around third base. They'll cut off the throw, and it's 7-4.
Where a series of mistakes start to pile up. You get the hit by pitch. You get the error on the single. You don't get that.
The Owls can keep it a 7-6 game, but the comebacker gets under the glove of Janakis and gets all the way to the wall through Ava Brooks Strickland. Are we going to see the second inside of the park home run today? Yes, we are. McKinnon Howard, how do you do?
Wow. What an unlucky hop for the Owls. And a lucky break there for the Trojans. Looked like it would maybe.
The Owls can keep it a 7-6 game, but the comebacker gets under the glove of Janakis and gets all the way to the wall through Ava Brooks Strickland. Are we going to see the second inside of the park home run today? Yes, we are. McKinnon Howard, how do you do?
Wow. What an unlucky hop for the Owls. And a lucky break there for the Trojans. Looked like it would maybe.
Here, and that'll be a walked-in run.
Can't do that with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put her. Extends the lead for the Trojans when they entered this just trailing by.
Pickle that she has herself in, the 1-2 pitch. Grounder, can they get 2? They fire to the plate, not in time. The Owls try to save the run instead of going for the out, and the gamble doesn't pay off. It's 10-6.
I get why you go for the out at home, but if you're going for the out at home, you.
2-2 pitch is swung on and lifted into left field. Over the head catch from Gore. Throws it in, but another run will score on a sac fly.
Another run scores, but hey, at least you get an out. You gotta be thankful that you're getting it out.
Cunningham, a great diving play. It's short, but no throw out of the glove of JoJo Johnson. That one stings.
That does. She looked great diving stop, like you said. Looked around, tried to see where she could make a play. You know, in that spot, in the 8 hits, 6 runs. Had a couple of errors on defense, so needed someone to come in and shut it down like she just did on Johnson.
Strike 3 called against the shortstop. Glance at the grid, a pitch, swung on and missed, back-to-back strike.
But have left 7 batters on base.
And another strike 3 called. Lavelle strikes out the side. Kennesaw State dealt a brutal blow in the 7th inning as the Trojans put up 5 against the Owls, completely shattered the outlook on this game for the hosts. And unfortunately for Kennesaw State, there was no coming back from it.
Troy's offense was not a match for the pitching from Kennesaw State. They batted .438 on today. Obviously, the big swings came from the home runs, 2 inside the park home runs. Another leadoff home run. So 3 homers on the day for the Trojans. Overall, 12 runs on